Welcome back to another video. Yeah, this is like let's say a reminisce or like a summary of last week's races, because this is where the downfall of my, I can say the downfall of my S sportsmanship rating that I tried to using the Porsche, I might say Porsche RCZ GT3, which was a good car. It was a big car for me, as in it has the same gear ratios as Lexus, but it was a little bit kind of tricky because I don't know, for some reason people are not liking that I'm catching up with them with the same with a car that's not the McLaren, and that the kind of turn one also was a little bit too ish, I might say, a little bit too um a lot of chaos going on through there. So coming down to cover ground, I was actually surprised I wasn't hit the wall there a little bit. I was surprised I wasn't overtaken by anybody. I think they were still fighting. The Portuguese right there behind me. Wanted to just break at the 150 because cold tires, even if going through, as you see, I would go a little bit too deep. I didn't want to push him off, so I just went a little bit too narrow there, and I still didn't make it before. So far so good, going down into the reverse mode one, and then reverse two. So here it made a mistake. I went a little bit too wide and got a little bit too much. I can say like dirty tires, and which slowed me down a little bit. So lost position there, but was under attack by the Irish driver who was behind me in the Aston Martin. And right here, just when we got into, he was in my section like for like big time, and I thought he was going to go for the long road, but he didn't. And going through here, the British driver actually getting a little bit ghosted. Just the last second, I would have gone into the side of him and lost a lot of positions, like the previous video. And also, I think he had an altercation with the panel in front of me, the other Peugeot, the other 2 3 quartz Peugeot, Vision GT or something, Vision GT3 or something. But anyway, I do manage to keep the inside, keep the better line, and even though it kind of like a wasted move, as he is gonna just catch up with me. I tried to get a slipstream of the Portuguese driver in front of me, but then it doesn't really work out. As you see, also the other Irish, I think it's Irish, yeah, Irish driver comes back in, flying, going through, but I was a little bit too late on the brakes, and yeah, I would be too wide. I was actually surprised that I didn't get a point as penalty for exceeding track limits there. As you see the guy in the RCZ, the Vision car, I think. Yeah, it's in the Vision car. It goes all the way through, almost like had a lot of the corner there, and here he came back for after the straight, the scary corners. Yeah, he gets the move done, and I still stuck with him with the slipstream because he was ahead of me. And right here, he went a little bit too wide. I kind of pushed him a little bit to the side, which was not really the best thing to do. And he just comes back, pushes through with the slipstream. And there's another bridge behind me. Actually, didn't notice he was there because he was like really catching up with the slipstream. Right here is going a little bit too wide, and the brake at the exact moment, just before the 150, because you're going down here a little bit too fast, and the British comes throwing people like just came in for the line of the century. And Roadrunner here also gets a little bit cut on the balance, but see there's a good passing penalty. Now I'm stuck with a weird away situation, like between two cars, fighting with two cars who have penalties, who should actually let me go because I have a clean race to do. But they're pushing me wide and slowing me down. As you see that the Irish drivers, I'm taking some maneuverable measures there, not to go into the back of the British guy there, who was actually racing very weird. So, but the lap 4, he breaks a little bit too late, actually, too early, I might say, not too late, and I almost go into the back of him. Actually, I do go into the back of him, but then the red driver comes back and he pants him off, like deliberately pants him off the racetrack. He tries to save it, but he doesn't really catch the car completely. And right here, he's going to get a point, second penalty, but then I lose it. I put all 4 tires onto the gravel there, and I lost it. Actually, I could have saved it, but the barrier right there, it hit the back end, and made me spin completely around, which actually kind of ruined my race. So finishing 13, I would have finished in top 3. So went down 10 positions, but that wasn't the end of it. I ended up going down into A-rated sportsmanship rating, which is not the best. We should be aiming for S-rated, S-rated sportsmanship. And also, I think because I was racing in the early morning, so probably that might have an effect. Because you see, also the lobbies that were there are not really the best lobbies. So racing people who are in C-rated and D-rated lobbies, so D-rated drivers. So it's not really the cleanest race. Like they're braking a lot earlier, they're blocking you like a lot. And see a drop also came as it's just the rhythm of the race. You get passed by one guy through the first straight, and here I get a little bit punted wide by those people who are going 2x2 in the corner for some reason. I don't know. It's not a corner that you can like really go clean through. There's another person, the Croatian driver there, saves it kinda through the corners, right? And right here, since I had dirty tires, I couldn't really keep it in steady, and went out again. And I wasn't really having the best one, and I just had to rage quit. And then starting off on the third race, I was hoping this one goes well, because the first race was okay until I messed up. I went beaten into the wall. I visited Mr. Barrier there, and then second race I rage quit, and now this one right here, we're starting off in P9, which is kind of a better lobby. So most of them were happy. So a lot of people were starting to wake up, I think, because we're in class 4, and them of racing these races were around 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. So most of Europe is still kind of sleepy, or like a little bit sleep. And right here, I managed to keep it steady with the. Oh, somebody else got. There was a weird situation there. Somebody else got reset, and I got like I hit a ghost car right there, and it stopped me into my tracks, like completely not going wide into the first chicane there. And they asked the guy in the Mustang gets bad exit there and goes straight into the gravel, and I'm just trying to catch up to this guy, the German driver in front of me there, McLaren F1, which is the popular car. It was a popular car because of race trying speed, but it wasn't really good in the skies there. As you see, there's somebody there into the gravel area, which a lot of people were ending up into the gravel area because it wasn't really planted through the skies as Lexus or this Peugeot. And look at this here, and people get reset there, and I did make a mistake there. I had the positions made because they were reset, but I ended up going over the white lines and get a second penalty for that. And also, as you see there, the guy in front of me, the Corvette, like deliberately cuts the corner completely and gets a 3-second penalty. I'm gonna serve my second penalty here, which is not really the best place to. But yeah, it's still the second lap. I still have 2.5 more laps to go, so it wasn't really that bad, and it didn't actually lose a lot of position. So it just lose one position to the big guy in front of me, who I actually kept up with him because of the slipstream. Because the slipstream was a major thing here, and he was taking advantage of him. And look at this move here into the first chicane, planted it into riding the sausage over there, which you might actually get the car unstable, but it did work out for me. Just to go for the outside, but it didn't really work out because the driver in front of me, Paolo, was still there. We actually caught up with him because he had to serve his 3-second penalty to the next lap because of that cutting of the chicane. And right here, we were I don't know, for some reason I didn't want to get into an altercation with both of them. He swerved in front of me a little bit too early. And looking behind, there was like 3 cars all the way just coming up with the slipstream, just trying not to get and this guy, the French guy, pulls the Italian all the way on all 4 tires into the grass and gets a point for allegedly cutting the corner right there. And it gets busted into him. It's a little bit too dirty through that corner right there, and I almost went into the grass completely. But it's still a weird situation right here. Like we are 5 cars in contention with the position P6, P5 actually, because the Corvette has P5 right there. And right here, the French driver just pushes me onto the second Ascari over the white lines, and get a 0.5-second penalty. So which is not the greatest thing. And the French driver just comes back for the overtake, and also the German driver in the Mustang still right there. He's going to try and follow in, but he doesn't really push me a little bit. Gets a little bit unstable right there. And then good thing I just handled it like well. I didn't lose it like in the previous races. And even though I have a point at the penalty, if I have second position, I'm gonna lose it because you know, when I get a second penalty and the German was right there behind me, so I'll give the position back or something. And look at this. Yeah, went down again under the because of all that bumping onto the rear through the corners. It doesn't really go well, and also side swiping with the other cars. It gets a little bit. The stewards don't like that. So went on again for another race. This is actually the last race, which is actually really fun. So we start off with the French driver in front of me and some of the Spaniard, and again you see that they move on to the left side. So I'm gonna try and I was gonna try and get the positions back, but I lost two positions because two people just came flying past me, the South African and the British guy, and the Italian comes in for the dive bomb of the century, and all that altercation, he went to the side of somebody, and then that somebody went into the side of me and pushes me into the driver. But the good thing is that he was spin on, and then I got engulfed with this group over here, two Ferraris and I think another McLaren if I'm not wrong, but I didn't get a glimpse of that. And right here, the German in front of me, like he brakes like a lot, like it's going to be a hairpin or something. Yeah, it's another McLaren, just as I look back there. He brakes completely, like he was like going into the first chicane or something. I don't know, his mind was somewhere else completely. And good thing I didn't manage to keep up with the guys in front of me, even if the Italian who went in for the dive bomb in the first lap came in and just pushed me wide. I don't know, he was just racing kind of weird. And again, look here, he went a little bit too wide. I think he wanted the British driver Silver in off the track or something. I don't know, like he was racing competitively, but in the wrong way. Like he was not giving enough space because I was giving him the space he needed. Like right here, I just made the move work completely. I just had to lift a little bit so that he was on the outside, and then put on foot on the throttle just to get ahead of him through the second corner of the chicane, and I made the move completely. And that's gonna leave them behind there to fight it along, and it actually worked out. I just gained a second and a half actually, even gaining on them as I gained on the Italian who was in front of me, which actually was working out for my best. It was kind of pushing me onto the side for some reason. I gained the position. Oh, the Portuguese driver parked the barrier for some reason. Again, here is pushing me wide, but then going through the chicane right here, actually it was surprised because he gave me a lot of space. I thought he was going to go in deep through the first corner of the chicane, but he didn't. He just went in completely well. And right here, I thought he was going to follow me through the fastest carry, but he goes a little bit too wide and he spins out right there. Just see that. And that solidifies up to T5. So even if I finished 2 positions down, it was a good race, and I hope you did enjoy the video, all the drama and all the going down into my driver rating, like getting worse and worse. As you see, it just went from 99 to 49, lost 50 points there in that driver rating, and also deep down in my driver rating completely. Anyway, hope you did enjoy that, and see you in the next one. Peace.